everybody. It's Beatrice. I'm filming in my kitchen today. Nice to see it's Saturday. What I'd like to do is talk to you about bikini season. I don't know about you guys, but I have been getting bikini catalogs now for the last couple of months. They've been coming in with greater frequency, and before we know it, summer's going to be upon us and we need to think about how we're going to look in our swimsuit. So bikini season planning has to start now. I have received so many catalogs with women and bikini wear, and it's really starting to settle in just how much I need to do to start planning. So I don't know about you gals, but I've put on a few pounds over the winter and they've stayed there. I put on a few pounds over Thanksgiving, a few pounds over Christmas, the other holidays, and they just haven't budged. I think that I get empowered over the holidays thinking, oh, I'll take them off right away, and I just haven't, and I think it happens to a lot of us. So the only way that stubborn weight is going to come off and we can get our bodies into swimsuit shape is really through diet and exercise. And it's a commitment, and unfortunately there are no excuses. How many times have we said, oh, I can take this off anytime? It requires a commitment, it requires a mindset. You just need to do it, and you need to do it repeatedly until you get to your goal, and then maintain. So this is lucky for me. I have a Bikini Body Boot Camp going on at my gym right now. As many of you know, I take bar class. I take that class 4 nights a week, and it's not enough. It's an hour-long class with a lot of weightlifting, a lot of core strength building, but I'm not getting my cardio in, and I think that's why the pounds have stayed on for me personally. So this Bikini Body Boot Camp could not have come at a better time. It's starting up next week at my gym. I've already started planning for it and started getting into the mindset. There are a lot of programs with similar names. In fact, I went on Amazon today, and it's interesting how many books and CDs there are out, either videos that you can get, DVDs, on Bikini Boot Camp. So what I would suggest to you is, if you're not like me and you've got access to a specific bikini boot camp at your gym or in your community, that at the very least you could find something that'll help inspire you to get ready for the season. So I'm not going to give you any particular advice. Of course, if any diet and exercise program, you know, especially if you're overweight or if you've got any medical conditions, I'm going to put this disclaimer out there: you need to see your doctor before you jump in. So what's good for me may not necessarily be good for you. So please, if you've got you know, any hesitations at all, any health issues, please see your doctor before you begin any program. So anyway, my Bikini Boot Camp program is a 2-week event, and we were issued some general guidelines by the woman who's running it. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to be eating and exercising for what she calls maximum fat burning. So we're going to eat only lean protein, such as fish, chicken, turkey, tofu, and so on. She didn't put red meat on there, so we're probably not going to go near red meat. We can have plenty of vegetables, but no fruit, no oranges, no bananas. I know that many of us who are also on Weight Watchers Point Plus, I certainly am. I've got girlfriends who are. Fruits are 0 points, which is great, but not on this diet. We're going to stay away from any wine, beer, alcohol, that sort of thing. And we're going to focus on low-carb protein shakes. In fact, one of the shakes that I'm going to be using is from a company called Transitions. I am not endorsing this. I paid for this. This actually is the protein shake that my Bikini Boot Camp instructor recommended. I know you can buy it online. There's a website actually, if you do a search on transitions, nutrition shakes, this is what the can looks like. I'm sure that if you do a wildcard search on it, you can find it. It was about $30 for, I think there are 16 servings in this. I've already had 2 servings today, and it's delicious. I also, it also came with this blender bottle for me. My coach already marked off 8 ounces. I put 2 scoops of the protein powder in there, drink it down. So I had it as a meal replacement for breakfast, a meal replacement for lunch, and then I'm going to have a healthy dinner. In fact, I'm cooking a chicken in the pot tonight. It's on my stove cooking. If you could smell how delicious it smelled right now, I'll tell you, your mouth would be watering. So the daily menus, in addition to the protein shakes, are on breakfast options. Protein shake, you can definitely have that for breakfast, or you can have scrambled egg whites. You can have ground turkey, chopped tomatoes. You can also have breakfast egg muffins, egg beaters with soy, turkey, sausage, spinach, and red peppers. You know, all tasty stuff, so it doesn't have to be bad. Mid-morning option, she said, same as breakfast. So we'll have breakfast, but then in the middle of the day, probably around, you know, I would say 10:30. What I would do is probably maybe have my shake or have an egg white omelet or something like that. And then for lunch, what we will have is lean protein and vegetables, chicken and mushroom burgers with spinach salad, seared tuna and vegetables. Lately, I've been thinking that sashimi would be great. If those of you out there like sashimi, I certainly do, especially salmon and tuna. You know, there's all sorts of things that, you know, that can qualify. And then mid-afternoon snack options are vegetable soup, roast turkey breast, raw almonds, and then perhaps another protein shake. Not all of those things, but one of those is an option. And then the dinner options are the same as lunch, as I said before, lean protein and vegetables, chicken and mushroom burgers, tuna, and so on. So high quality protein. Also, she advised that you drink lots of water. I've said this in a previous video, maybe 2 videos. I drink at least 2 or 3 of these. I think this is at least 32 ounces a day, so 64 ounces or more a day. Certainly you don't want to drink too much more than that because there are some health adverse effects to that, but want to drink a lot of water. Unfortunately, I'm a big coffee drinker, so coffee is allowed, but with no milk, not even skim milk, and no sweetener. So that means no Splenda, which is what I take. I take skim milk and 1 Splenda packet. So I'm going to have to get used to black coffee. I hope I can tolerate it. It's not real appealing to me, but it's only for 2 weeks. Now, aside from the nutritional component, there's a workout component. The workout regimen is pretty intense. You have to do at least 45 minutes of cardio on your own every day. I have started to do the elliptical trainer. I did it 3 times this week. Again, this is a precursor to the program that officially kicks off on Monday. So I've been doing the elliptical trainer for 45 minutes, sustained minutes. You can also run if you're a jogger. I cannot run. I've got a bad hip right now, torn cartilage in my hip. But you can run, you can do fast walking, you can do rowing, you can do bicycling. There are all sorts of great sources of cardio. And then there is the regular class component. It's a 45-minute class every single day, 7 days a week for 45 minutes. And it rotates between abs and legs and then a cardio component, cardio sculpting component. And I did the abs and legs one, and boy, I'll tell you, that is a tough 45 minutes. And our instructor does it with us. She is in outstanding shape. She's long and lean. She's not bulky, and that's exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm sure many of you are as well. So again, it's only 2 weeks. It's something that I'm going to undertake. I've already gone out and done a lot of my shopping. No carbs, lots of protein. I've already picked up free-range chicken. Some very healthy ground turkey. I have ground tofu sausage. I have tofu Italian sausage. Later on, I'm going to go to Sam's Club. I noticed that they're selling a product called turkey medallions. And I've also picked up lots of veggies, broccoli, cauliflower. I've also picked up red or yellow and green peppers, which I love. So I'm going to plan on having lots of salads. I've picked up greens and spinach and so on. And then seasonings. Again, there's no fruit on this list because it's not allowed, but lots of protein, lots of veggies, water, supplementing with these excellent protein shakes. And my goal is to hopefully lose, at least 5 pounds in the next 2 weeks. And then hopefully I can continue my good habits. I probably will be adding back in the carbohydrate component, but they'll be high quality carbohydrates. And I can continue to lose another 5 pounds after that. My ultimate goal is to get down 10 pounds. So anyway, I hope that has helped you get inspired for the bikini season. Again, these catalogs are rolling in. I bought a swimsuit today at Target. It's darling. It's blue and pink flowers. I love it. It's by Exhilarations, which is the junior department. And I bought it in a medium, and it's a little tight on me right now, but my goal is to fit in that. And the only other piece of advice that I have to offer you is if you do decide to make a better commitment to going to your gym and getting on the treadmill or the elliptical trainer or running outside, what have you, dress the part. I recently read that if you're gonna engage in an exercise program, don't put on your schlumpy t-shirt and your schlumpy shorts. Of course, if that's all you got, that's all you got. But there's nothing like dressing the part. And in my next video, I'm going to cover some new workout gear that I bought. Again, picked it up pretty dirt cheap at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, not real high end. The only big splurge that I did make that I'll say is this great jacket. It's called the Define jacket. I picked it up at Lululemon. And I picked one up in black today too, but those were my only splurges. The rest of the stuff that I have I got pretty inexpensively, and it looks very nice. Anyway, that's all I've got today. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon when I cover my next video on the new workout wear that I picked up. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.